Automated deployment is a keystone to any successful continuous delivery workflow. It allows you to push out new features and bug fixes in a fast, repeatable pattern with minimal impact on end users. Microsoft Azure is a cloud computing platform that supports automated deployment directly from GitHub, freeing you to focus on the quality of your code while it handles the heavy lifting of putting it into production. When you connect a GitHub repository to Microsoft Azure for automated deployment, any changes you push to your production branch are automatically deployed for you. No manual compiling, no complicated configuration. It just works. Setting everything up only takes a few simple steps. You set up a new Azure instance, connect your app to your GitHub repository, and finally, push your changes to your production branch. That's it, simple and quick. Let's dive in. Before you can connect everything, you'll need to make sure you have a GitHub repository for your project. Here, we have a simple MVC web application called Example Azure. Now, let's get things wired up to deploy this code. In your Management console, create a new web app by clicking on the Web Apps tab and choosing Add. Give your app a name. Now, this name is part of your app's URL, so it needs to be unique, which also means that it might not have the same name as your repository, and that's okay. We'll call ours GitHub Deploy. Click the Create button to finish up. Azure will set up your application's instance and start it automatically. Once it's up and running, go ahead and click the app to access its instance. From here, you can view all the details about your app's instance. In the Settings menu on the right, choose the option to set up continuous deployment, and choose GitHub as your source. Azure will ask you which repository and which branch to deploy to your app. Select your repository and make sure you're deploying the master branch. Then click OK to save these settings. Azure will show you that your repository's been linked and will automatically begin deploying your code to your site. When you see the green active deployment status, you're all set. That's it. Your code is now deployed. If you browse to your app's URL, you'll see your code is live on the internet. With everything connected, you can deploy your code automatically by either pushing changes directly to your master branch or by merging pull requests on GitHub. Let's take a look at this. You'll see we have a pull request open in this repository with changes to the header of our website. Everything looks good, and this pull request is ready to be merged into our master branch. When we merge this pull request, if you visit your app's URL again, you'll see these changes have been automatically deployed into production. If you're using Microsoft Azure to deliver your app, this setup makes it extremely easy to not only get up and running fast, but to push out things like updates, features, and bug fixes with speed and confidence. So, automate your deployment. Stop juggling the overhead that comes with continuously delivered software like web apps, and leverage the power of GitHub to concentrate on shipping great code all the time.